Hey everybody, and welcome back. So in today's video we're going to be doing kind of everything because this weekend has been a little crazy, and we're recording this on Sunday and it's going up tomorrow on Monday. So we are first going to be doing our cash envelope stuffing. So we've already put out all of our cash, and then we're going to do our weekly check-in just because I didn't get it done on Friday, and I do want to go ahead and get it checked in. So we'll be off a little bit, but we will get back on Fridays. This was just a very busy weekend for me. Had a fun-filled weekend to celebrate my son's birthday. But now we are back at it. So let's get started. All right. So first up, we need to do our paycheck breakdown so we know how much money we need to put into each category this week. So this is a 5-week pay period, so our amounts are less than what they were last month, which is awesome. So first up is James's income. His check was $867.57. I haven't earned any money yet this week, and other is not anything. So $867.57 is the total. So for our groceries, we need $130. For Mazda and rent, both need $120. For our power, we need $40, and I got as close as I could with the numbers so they kind of equal out each week. For Allstate, it is $39. For AT&T, $37. For gas, we need $30. For water, $16. Charter is $14. Student loans is $12. Pest control is $7. Spending is $20. Miscellaneous is $10. Cushion, we left $30 this week. For savings, we are putting $42 back. And then what we had left over was $200. So we divided it in half, and $100 is going to sinking funds and $100 is going to debt, which gives us our total of $867 right there. So we're going to go ahead and slide this over, and we're just going to keep rolling through this video and getting our cash envelopes stuffed. So here is all of our denominations here. And we like to pull all of ours out in cash because we are spenders if it's on a card. So we have cash, so we don't end up spending what we need for a bill on something that we really don't need. So that is when we are all cash, and I pull out all of the money once a week and only deposit money once a month, unless it's my Allstate insurance when that comes at the end of the month, and I will deposit that at the end of the month. So that is just how we do it. And that is what's working for us. So here are all of our denominations. Slide these over. So first up, we're going to do our bills and expenses. We have our 52 agenda here that we got from Hobby Lobby, and we're just going to go straight through and get these stuffed. So we are 1 month ahead on all of our bills and expenses, so everything here is getting stuffed to fund our November bills and expenses. If you want to know what's going on with our weekly amounts for this current month, do stay tuned for the end of this video. It is on our weekly check-in part. Also, these are my own cash envelopes. If you want to check them out on my Etsy shop, I have it listed down below. Just click the link and it will take you to it. I am trying to decide on 2 more sets to upload or to post soon, so y'all stay tuned for that. But let's go ahead and get started. So groceries was $130. So $120 and $30. And this is our first week stuffing, so there is nothing in them. For Mazda, it is $120, so $120. Go. All right, for rent, it is $120, so $120. Here we go. Next up, we have Power, and Power is getting 40. So 20, 40. Then we have our Allstate, which is getting 39. Let's go ahead and slide all of these up. So we have 20, 30, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 39. For gas, we are only doing 30. And some of these need to get flipped around because one bill got higher than the other. AT&T is 37, 20, 30, 5, 6, 7, so 37. For water, it is 16, 10, 15, and 16. Sorry if y'all can hear the train. Next up, we have Charter, and it is getting 14. So 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Student loans is getting 12. So 10, 11, 12. Pest control gets 7. So 5, 6, 7. For spending is 20. Miscellaneous, we are doing 10. And I ended up doing only 40 in our miscellaneous for the month because there was a missing 10 and I'm not sure what happened to it. So we started out with miscellaneous for 10 for September. So just so everyone knows that it was 10. We put 30 in the cushion. For savings, it's 42. So 20, 40, 1, and 2 for our savings. And at the end of each month, I will go and deposit this into our savings account and keep building on it. All right, so that is all of our bills and expenses stuff for November for the first week of October, which is really exciting. So now we're going to close this up. Actually, we got to do our debt. So for debt, we have 100 going to it. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So this week, we are going to do 80 for the Mazda, 20 for our student loans. So we're going to add that in. And then the Mazda, or the student loans, right here. We're adding a 20. We're determined to get our car paid off as fast as possible, but no interest right now. I want to throw a little bit extra towards our student loans as well, so get that taken care of on the same path. All right, so next up we have our sinking funds here. We have a few that after this stuffing here that we won't be funding anymore. So, and this note card here, I started using it last month and I kind of confused some people. I am literally using it that way I can look at this, because when I do my layout, I don't know how much I am adding. Looking at this card straight across, I can add up what we added and just write it straight down. And if y'all saw my last video, y'all saw me use it that way. And it worked fabulous. So we're going to do that again this month just to make it easy. So for anniversary, we are stuffing $10. Birthdays is 20. Car maintenance is 10. Gifts, we are stuffing. Oh, I wrote Christmas down here. Christmas is getting 20. And then gifts is getting 10. Holiday is getting 10. So is medical and school. So we have birthdays and Christmas getting 20 each, and the rest are all getting 10. So let's slide this back in. So we have 10 for anniversary. So for anniversary now, I'm really excited for this one. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 100, 5, 6, 7. So my goal is to have at least 100 for us to spend for our anniversary, and we have 107, which is fabulous. So now we can maybe go out for a date or something, and it's paid for. So this one won't get stuffed anymore this month. Birthdays, we are adding 20. And we just used a lot of birthday because my son just had his birthday and we had to pay for his stuff for this weekend. So this has went down a lot from last time. So we now have 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 71. And then we just only have my birthday at the end of this month, and then my husband's is coming before we start all over again in the new year. Car maintenance, we are putting in 10. So car maintenance now has 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79. Fabulous. Then we have car tags, which we're not stuffing. Christmas, which is getting a 20. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57. So 557 for Christmas. All right, dance is getting nothing. Gifts, we are adding 10. And so now we have 30. And we know we have one birthday party coming up to get someone something for. When we have holiday, we are adding 10, and this one here, after this week, we aren't stuffing anymore. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 100. So my goal is to get at least 100 in here for holidays, and between me and my sister, we have enough costumes that we can put in the kids for this year. So we don't have to purchase any new costumes for my kids, which is fabulous. So now if we need to just go and buy like bags of candy for them to kind of have to put in their little bags so they kind of do trick or treat or whatever, we have that. If not, it'll go into Thanksgiving, and then we have that for then. Medical, 10. We just had to use some medical today as well. My poor baby got bitten by a bunch of ants, so we had to go get Benadryl. So this actually is missing a 10. I gotta get the 10 from my husband when he gets back and put it in here. So we have 20, 40, 50 plus the 10 will be 60. So 60 in medical, and I'm gonna cut this one off when it reaches $100 as well, because our copays, if we visit a doctor's, is only $35, and any over-counter medicine isn't too much, and if we need it, we can start putting money back into it. So that's a good thing. All right, next up we have school, and it gets this last 10 here. So we have 20, 30, 35, 40. So we have 40 in here. And also my goal is to get 100 in here to leave in here in case anything comes up that we need it for. And when we reach that, we'll stop stuffing it until it starts getting used, and then start adding back to it again. So those are all of our sinking funds. Anniversary will not be stuffed anymore right now, and a holiday will not get stuffed anymore until we use them. Anniversary won't get stuffed again until next year, so that one will be completed for the rest of the year. But holidays will kind of be like, when we use it, we'll start refilling it, keeping it at 100 or close to it. That way we have the extra money for any holidays. So, but that is all of our sinking funds for this week. So we now have our paycheck done. We have done our sinking funds. Let me show y'all. Back here, I have filled in how much it costs for my son's, the rest of his birthday stuff. So his total birthday amount was $331. It's how much we spent on him, which is fabulous because we don't split his birthday with anybody else. So his budget is a little bit higher. which is perfectly good for us because we did stay under what I originally thought we would end up spending for his birthday party, which was around $400. So I think we did fabulous for his birthday. We got him a bounce house for his birthday, and they played on it for 2 whole days before we have to take it back. So it's okay. So let's move on over to our weekly check-in here. We're just going to keep flying right through this. We have here, we're going to pull this out. So we are only checking in from the 1st until the 4th, being today on Sunday. So we have paid our rent, we have paid the phone bill, we have paid the power, and pest control has cleared the account. Sam's Club, we did a pretty good stock up on snack things and more lunch items because we were pretty wiped out from not getting any of that stuff in September. So I went ahead and got plenty of snacks that'll last us probably until December. Sam's Club does double packs of like ham and turkey things. So I picked up some of those and put one in the fridge and one in the freezer. So that way that will last us a little while as well. And then we also went to Walmart and picked up quite a few things there. And my husband is the only one that's gotten gas so far, and he spent $27 there. So we haven't had too many transactions, but I do want to go ahead and check in because I usually like to check in on Friday, but since it was only 2 days and I was really busy on Friday and Saturday trying to get the birthday party things gathered, we are doing it today. Today is the 4th. We had no spend, y'all. No spend. We stayed at home. We played on the bounce house. We ate leftovers from the party. And we chilled. That's what we did. So we are going to flip over to our weekly check-in here and write in the date that we are checking in from. So the 1st through the 4th. So first up is groceries. All right. So for groceries, we had 2 transactions. We had $211 and $90 from this Friday. So that means we spent $301. Yeah. So our total spent was $301, which is a lot. But a lot of that we won't have to buy again for a couple months. So, and I also had to buy like paper products and things and food saver bags. So that is what else was in that order. So what we should have remaining is, all right, so total remaining we should have $329. So let's pull out our cash wallet here. And these envelopes are from the Budget Mom. She had like, I got them all for free. I didn't have to pay for them, but they are so cute. And I love them. They are cute. I'll probably end up using these for a little while. So groceries, we should have $329. Let's see what we have. And we're going to be off, looks like. All right, so for groceries, we should have $329. So we have 1, 2, 50, 70, 90, 300, 20, 25, 30. So we're off by $1, which is fine. We'll fix that. And I will probably, after this video, pull the 5s out and put them in the $5 savings jar that we are back working on. And put it for next week's check-in. So there's that one for groceries. And then we had one gas transaction, and it was on the 3rd. You write it down. For $27. All right. So we spent $27. And remaining, we should have $123 remaining. All right, so here is our gas transaction log that we keep in the wallet because this stays in the bank so we can just use it at our cards at the gas stations to make it easy. So 123, and that is correct. For spending, we didn't do anything for spending this week. Very proud of myself. All right, so here is spending. So we're going to pull out what we have. So we should have 60 because we rolled over 10 from last month. So we have 20, 40, 50, and $60 still. So nothing has come out of it. And then we have miscellaneous, which has nothing came out, so it still has 40, because that's what we started with this month. All right. So those are just the few categories that we needed to check in for. We are looking really well for everything here. But that's all we were doing. So we have our paycheck breakdown. We did our cash envelope stuffings. We have done our weekly check-in for the first 4 days of October. It's looking exciting. I'm waiting on the water bill to come through and the cable bill to come through so I can pay them. The money's already in the account. Because normally I've already gotten it by now, but it's a little delayed for some reason. So as soon as I get those, I will pay them this week. That way theirs are taken care of. And then our first half payment will be around the 15th here. So after the 9th, I will probably pay it between the 13th and the 15th this week there for our half payment on that. All right, so I'm sorry this is a longer video. I just wanted to go ahead and get our weekly check-in done as well because it was only a short one. So I hope that y'all like and subscribe to my channel, and I can't wait to catch y'all on the next one. Bye bye now.